This is a simple and remarkable story, handwritten and illustrated with photographs developed in 1906 on a mountain trail between Colorado and Wyoming by Mildred Sess, age 19, with her parents and brother. June 28th, we're off. 4 real hobos and a bulldog. June 29th, we camped 21 miles from Denver last evening near an old roadhouse. I'm riding tonight by the light of our first big campfire. We missed the road and went almost to Georgetown. I took a picture of the cemetery for Mama. Today we went over Berthoud Pass. Papa sawed a tree out of the middle of the road. I took a picture of Mama and Papa. July 4th, we drove to Parshall until we struck an awful place in the road. Mama cried and wanted to go back, but we all got out of the wagon and succeeded in kicking our way across the washed-out road. July 8th, camped here all day. I'm chief cook, for Mama is resting. Nancy, our bulldog, disappeared this afternoon. We hope she comes back by morning. I developed my film tonight with Daddy's help, and I think they are very good. We are camping on the North Platte, and the river is full of logs they are sending to the sawmill. Made Saratoga by 1 o'clock, and here we stay until Papa takes the train for Denver. July 14th, we got stuck in the awfulest mud hole. We unhooked the horses, and Daddy and Herbert pulled it out backwards. It's Sunday, and I'm almost too discouraged to write. We are still here in Saratoga, stranded. One of our horses is lost, and we must either sell the outfit or buy a new horse. I am still hoping and praying we will find the old one. July 19th, thank goodness an old-timer found our horse. This morning we started out on our way to Rawlins. Papa rode out with us a little piece and then went back to town to catch his train. Mama cried when she thought we weren't looking. Shortly after we crossed Sage Creek, we roasted our hay off of the back of the wagon. July 21st, we started off early toward Rawlins when one of the neighboring campers went back and picked up our lost hay and brought it down on his little Indian pony. We had supper together and sat around the camp stove, and you ought to hear the great Western talks they handed us. Hold-ups, killings, and Rattlesnake Jack was one of their characters. Mama expressed sympathy for the freighters because they had to cook for themselves. And then one of them brought over the most delicious fried chicken. It beat Mama 100 miles. They are fine, rough fellows, and we shall be sorry when they leave us tomorrow. We have some new neighbors, 5 Bronco busters with a bunch of horses. The wife and 3 children are with them. Some of the horses were outlaws that broke from the rest, so they roped them and drove them into the corral. July 26th. Oh, I am tired, but so happy. We started early this morning. It was raining. After lunch, Mama and I walked ahead and started toward Lander. When we were about 4 miles from the town, we saw a buggy coming toward us and someone leaning out and waving a handkerchief. It was Aunt Florence and Uncle Charles. Here we are, safe, safe at last. The first thing I did was to go to the piano and play, "Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home." August 2nd. Herbert went into Lander last night and brought home the team and the empty wagon that brought us 600 miles over mountains and through the deserts and plains, and thus ends our trip and my diary.